Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Tuesday night, and we are live, and in effect, it's not just any Tuesday night, it is election night 2024, highly anticipated and contested election here, and we're here to go through this, the normal stuff, and then later at 8 p.m., I will be doing an election night broadcast, so this one will be somewhat truncated because I still have other work to do for the channel for tomorrow's video. I got to do that yet. It's going to be a long night, so I hope you'll stick with me, and I appreciate those of you joining me here now on this broadcast, because we are expecting like 4 scammers to call us tonight, so they say. So we'll do that, and we'll see what happens. Appreciate you guys being here. We've got Tony Erickson is here. Good to see you. 3D Woodworks is here. Good to see Nan XX, Cemetery Shop. JM Unleashed is here. THS is with us tonight. Good to see you, THS. Thanks for you, brother. And let's see here. Very good. Yes, D Glass. Yeah, they're on there, and they'll see the time it starts. So if you look at the time it starts, it has a countdown clock. So, like I said earlier, I'm doing this live stream as a separate thing, and then we'll be doing the other one at 8 because I have to prepare for that one. So, but we don't want to. We want to keep going here. So, anyways, let's get into what BA has to say about this video. This video, a lot of people missed. This one got missed by the algorithm. Really neat story about this gold coin collection. BA says my LCS and had MS64 St. Gons for $2,700. Wow! 2 weeks ago, that it got from a smelter for 1% over spot. Amazing. Right now, anything pre-33 that is not slabbed or slabbed up to it, including MS63 grade, just gets melted. Wow. Well, I hope not. That would not be good. Man, that's crazy. But a lot of the premiums have fallen out from them. But boy, that would be too bad if stuff happened. My LCS is selling one ungraded for $2,800 now. Corey Martz says here the following. This is what fake coin about collector coins and vanity. He says here, an ounce is an ounce. 1 ounce gold is 1 ounce of gold, regardless of how rare the date is. This is stupid elite. I have something you don't nonsense. Pedigree, my butt, screw your elite, rare collectible nonsense, best regards. Well, Corey Martz, you obviously don't understand what collecting is about. It's not about vanity, it's about rarity. And the price in the market sets itself up for that. And it is neat to have something that's pedigree. But hey, as a stacker, you may not totally understand that, but there's nothing fake about collector coins by any stretch of the imaginations. But, you know, it's crazy what some people will say and some of their opinions, but thanks for sharing it. Anyways, all right, good to see you guys. Michael K. is with us. Appreciate you guys being here. Welcome to Roller Skate and Sag Actor, and Carrie Tarrant is with us tonight as we press on. Ibji says here, after grading fees, inheritance taxes, and the auction house cut, I'd say $50K sounds about right. Yeah, I know I stole that comment from the article. Still funny though. Yes, it is pretty funny. Yes, indeed. A lot of high fees for these, for sure. Yes, indeed. Appreciate you guys here. All right. Very, very good. Let's peruse the way through. We're expecting scammer calls at 6:05, 6:10, and 6:15. Let's see if any of them call me. Paul Sargent on this gold and silver hang in the balance. Yes, they just held on there. They're a little up today in today's market report, but yesterday they were hanging in the balance. It's here. Election day is here. You must have nerves of steel to keep making videos. I have a friend, Nicole, in Florida, and you can hear the despair in her voice. I feel for her. Trump 2024. Thank you. Yes, I'm concerned. I'm a little nervous. It's going to be tight. It's close, but I'm cautiously optimistic. More about that in the live stream for the election live stream, but I am cautiously optimistic, very cautiously. But yes, it is tough, and I just got to power through and keep creating content, and appreciate you watching, Paul. It means a lot. Banjo for You Plus says this. I do not advise on metals, he says. However, I see a lot of people commenting on it. Silver and gold are the only metals of choice as investment for the most part of the world. The resale buyer volume of platinum and palladium are low, and you will not find buyers. Both platinum and palladium are industrial metals, and the prices can be regulated. Further, the markup of platinum and palladium products are high, and you won't end up paying the premium, get the premium back, and will just be a waste of time if you're selling them as a metal. Well, I don't know that the prices are any more regulated than any of the other metals. I've seen palladium go skyrocket to well over $3,000 an ounce, and that was just a few years ago. So I disagree with you on that. But you're right, they are industrial metals and they're more difficult to liquidate, but they can be liquidated. And so yes, so that's a thing. And there's so many different avenues that you can use to liquidate your precious metals, including platinum and palladium. All right, very good. We've got Silver Surfer Chick says on this video from this morning, if you guys, this is a video you're not going to miss. This is something, a new type of fake gold that has apparently been uncovered in China. Good morning, Sal. Early on the history, iron pyrite, also known as fool's gold, was traded and sold as real gold, but it did not take long for people to catch on. That's right, exactly. It did not take, because of the density and the format of it. You're right, pyrite is what that's called. Thank you, Silver Surfer Chick. Good to see you guys. We got Lookout Piano is with us tonight. And You Be Stupid is here, and he's here just for the slurps, we found out. We've discovered through polling data that You Be Stupid is here just for the slurps. And I also have snacks here, too. Because I'm going to need some sustenance for the evening ahead. All right. We've got Mojave Gold. Says here on this video about the new fake gold that's out there. I think we can expect to see gold bullion alloyed with rhenium in the U.S. in the near future. I think so too. Thankfully, rhenium has a volume resistivity of 7.3 times higher than gold, so it should at least be easily detectable using a sigma verifier. I hope so. But if it's alloyed and mixed in there, that's what concerns me. All right. Actually, this is a little peanut butter thing. It's a peanut butter biscuit. It's got 14 grams of whole grain in it, apparently. Good to see you guys. All right. Let's see here. Silver Surfer Chick says, if I was that lucky, I would keep my flapper shut. Sal, nice looking pile. Well, today is a day. See you tonight. All right, we are here tonight. Thank you again for watching this video. If you guys get a chance to watch this video, really neat, this discovery of a big collection that's found to be worth millions of dollars. Carrie Taryn, who is here with us tonight, and I appreciate that, says the following here. Just great. Another way to scam people. I'm so sick of rip-offs. Being able to trust is the thing of the past. Doesn't say much about humanity and its future. Thank you for keeping us aware of what's out there. No problem, Carrie Taryn. Yes, there's no shortage of scammers out there. I get them all the time on the phone. See them in my email, all that stuff. Jackknife is here. Good to see you. Kevin Carroll, Adam Montague. Keel Hill is here. Welcome. Appreciate you guys being here. We've got No IQ with us tonight. Good to see No IQ. Welcome, my friend. And by the way, I still will do push-ups this evening, except for the market watch. Except for the election watch. Won't have time to do them there, more than likely. We may make some exceptions if things are really slow. But anyways, thank you. Jay Unleashed has posted a link to the video. I really appreciate that, Jay Unleashed. I'm going to pin that. If you guys get a chance to check that out, you can actually bookmark or open it up a new tab and watch it after the live stream's over. Jeff Nelson says, wish I could vote every day, but yesterday was my voting day. At least Trump got a clean sweep from my family. 5 for 5. Way to go, Jeff. That is awesome. Yes, indeed. Very good. Michael K. I wish I had family that left me a fortune. Yes, I hear you. I know what you mean, brother. I had a relative who won the lottery and then pissed all the money away with no heirs and then died. Yep, I kid you not. Won like the $6 million lottery, but that was like 20, 30 years ago and pissed it all away. Crazy, crazy. All right, let's see here. It is indeed the witching hour, 6:05. The scammers have not called yet, those sons of biscuits. Truly a freaking amazing. Thank you, Michael K. I appreciate you watching this video. It means a lot. Appreciate you. And Leo Veneer says, I trade my ounce of gold for your ounce of gold. Please be careful. That's right. Be careful. Somebody wants to do that. That's for sure. I think so. Look out, piano. And also just frivolous spending. You'd be amazed how quickly some of that money can disappear, even if not on drugs. But I think drugs may have been involved in some of it. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. Let's get over here. We've got this. Welly Yongchong on this says the following. Let me get over here to make this effective. And says, what you pay for is what you get. Print more dollars to pay for the interest to China, which America borrowed $800 billion. America, I don't know why he's spelling it America, borrowed $2,000 billion from Japan. When countries want gold to pay for their products, America can't do that because USA has not enough good. That's why all the powerful countries that's not in debt wants gold. Now we see how worthless a dollar is. Yes, well, and the thing is the dollar is losing value slowly, back to being slowly again, but it's still losing value. Sure is. No question about that. Yes, good to see you. That's right, David McKenzie, most important election in history. Make sure you stay tuned at 8 p.m. for the election night watch on this channel. Niels Han Dynasty is here. Welcome. Good to see you. Good folks here tonight. Bill 457 is with us tonight as well. Good to see you all. All right. Steve C is here too. Good to see Steve C. Paul Sargent says this, sneaky buggers. It's important to have a good dealer these days. I've been buying from the same dealer since January of 2023. Be careful, people. Yes, indeed. Always good to be careful. Know your dealers. For sure. That's right. Rob Moran is here. Good to see you. Wow, look at that. Matthew Crustlife is a first-time voter. And he voted Trump. Way to go, Matthew. That is awesome. Dean R. is with us here. Thank you, Dean, for popping in. Appreciate you. And Tony's here. I hope Tony's feeling good tonight. Good to see you guys. And Cyber Curtain Twitcher is coming to us from across the pond. You should check out his newest video. Good stuff. You should see there's many different woods that the CCT slide comes in. Really cool. Amazing stuff over there. Yes, indeed. Well, the scammers, it is after 6:10. It's 6:11 right now, and our second phase of scammers have not called me. Yes, indeed. So we had two different sets of scammers who were supposed to call me by 6:10, and none of them have called. Good to see Spokane Silver Stacker. Long time no see. Good to see you, sir. All right. Let's see here. Bill 457 voted today, too. Thank you, Bill. Good to see you. Hope everybody has voted. And, oh, wait, here comes a scammer. Hello?
Hey, Ralph?
Yeah, it's Ralph. Hi.
Hey, it's Peter.
Hi, Peter.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing? Slightly awkward small talk here, but that's okay. I'm man enough to take the awkward small talk, too. How can I help you today?
You told me to call you at 6:10, remember?
That's right, and you did. You're 2 minutes late, but that's all right. We won't hold that against you. We won't hold that against you. You made it.
Sorry, I was just finishing up my dinner, my cheesy bread from Domino's, so
nice.
I was 2 minutes late.
Any protein with that meal tonight?
After I might have some pork belly, but this is maybe like the appetizer.
Pork belly, that's right. I don't know how much protein are in pork belly. Somebody might want to.
I don't know either. I'm not a doctor. I gotta look it up.
Yeah, I hear you. That's right. Well, very good. Nice. Well, let's discuss other food substances other than pork bellies and cheesy bread. Let's see here. Let's discuss who you voted for in the presidential election, even though that's nothing to do with food. But hey, we can go there. We can do it. We can. What do you say? You're from New York, right?
I'm from New York. I actually didn't vote because I don't know. I don't think it really matters much.
It doesn't matter much. Are you smoking crack? And if so, what specific kind of crack are you smoking, Peter? I need to know.
I just think whoever they want to be president is going to be president regardless of who votes. So.
Does that mean you're involved in the mafia? Because that sounds like something somebody from the mafia would say. Are you mafioso? Should I be very careful?
I'm not a mafia guy, but I'm just saying, I'm just a realist. Like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, they've murdered presidents that didn't do what they wanted. So I just think that nowadays anybody who gets in is definitely appointed there, not voted there.
Well, let's consider this. That's what happens at the end of the day. What happens in mid-afternoon and early in the morning? I'm very curious about those times of the day.
I'm not sure about that one.
I'm not either. That's why I asked you, because I'm not sure about it either. I was wanting to get some insight from Peter about, you know, voting and all that stuff, you know, because you know.
Who'd you vote for?
I voted for the man. That should tell you everything you need to know.
I guess.
Well, unless Camel Toe Harris has had a surgery in the last couple of hours, I don't think she is a man.
You never know.
And even if she did have an appendage surgically attached to her body and took testosterone therapy in the last 48 hours, the chromosomal makeup of said Camel Toe Harris still is indeed that of a woman.
That is true.
That's what she said.
You can't change DNA, right?
But you can change who is president by voting for them.
Maybe, I mean, listen, if who I want doesn't become president, maybe it would entice me next time to vote.
Yeah, but there may not be a next time to vote if she gets in there.
I mean, I guess I hope not, but that'd be crazy.
Well, I mean, it just won't make a difference. It really won't make a difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, all I care is the stock market goes up. Bitcoin goes up.
Well, you know what's popping up the stock market now, don't you, Peter?
What's that?
Federal money.
Yep.
And that federal money, guess where that comes from?
The government.
And where does the government get it, Peter?
They print it.
They print it, but who pays for it in the end, whether they print it or not?
Oh, yeah, inflation, taxpayers, yep.
Yep, that's right, taxpayers. You're a smart guy. That's right. We've reasoned through this. That means that you pay in the long run and in the end. You pay, to pay, hairpiece, all of it. You got to pay for it. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
So you're eating cheesy bread. I'm eating the last bit. You've given me full license to finish my little peanut butter snack here.
Go ahead, my friend.
Wait a minute. You got your cheesy bread in my peanut butter.
What happened?
You got your cheesy bread in my peanut butter. This is where you say, Peter, no, you got your peanut butter in my cheesy bread.
I didn't think this phone call was going to go this way.
Well,
but,
I'm pretty good at segues, and the next phase of this is a new business initiative that I need funding for, Peter. I need some funding for a new food substance that I want to have distributed to small grocery chains across the United States of America. That is peanut butter cheesy bread.
That's a good one.
All right. Can you help fund that? I need about 120 grand for it. How soon do you need the bank statements?
If you have recurrent revenue, yeah, I can definitely help.
Oh yeah, I'm pulling in the revenue. I'm pulling it in pretty good too. I got to tell you, it's bigly.
That's good. That's good.
So can we make it work? Can you PayPal me that money?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet.
Just gotta get the underwriters to consider it. Need the bank statements. That's all.
All right. Well, what are they under when they write it? Can you give me that?
Probably under a rock.
That's right, like Patrick Starr. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about right there. All right. Well, Peter, let's do this. Let's reconvene on Friday at 6:10 p.m. Eastern Time, and we'll continue this conversation, okay?
Okay, but do you need money for your business?
Well, yeah, I just told you I did. I was completely translucent with you about it all.
Okay.
Okay?
So you want me to call you again on
Yes.
Friday at 6:10?
Yes, 6:10 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday. And if you're Jewish, it shouldn't be a problem. I mean, if you're not Jewish, it shouldn't be a problem. Even if you are Jewish, it shouldn't be a problem because I can talk to the rabbis over there and get you a waiver on that son of a biscuit. Okay?
Let me ask you, do you really own a business, or is this...
Yeah, this is a new initiative for the business, but this is a long-standing business. A business. I've been in business for 15 years, and this is a new thing I need money for. This is why I'm getting these calls. This is why I need the money. I need to make this thing roll. I need to make it happen.
What's the name of your business?
Peanut butter. It is Mandalay Enterprises.
Mandalay Enterprises.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I don't know if you're pulling my tail or not. I don't know what's going on.
Well, usually
Can you just give me the bank statements and application now?
I can't just pull them out of thin air like Andy Dufresne. No, I can't do that. I got to work it. I got to get my girl to get these things and fax them over to you. But here's the thing. I want to correct you on something. I want to correct you on something. You said pulling your tail. The saying goes pulling your leg. But I wouldn't want to pull either because, number one, last time I checked, and I really haven't checked lately for as long as you've been alive, I don't think you have a tail. Unless...
I do.
Oh, you have one of those tails, kind of like, what's his name from,
Shallow Hal.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You have a tail. All right. Well, how long is it? Just curious.
Yeah, I had a polynidal cyst by my butt crack.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Can we get a little more detail about it? Can we discuss that a little bit more? Let's...
I mean, if you want.
You were born with it, correct?
Yeah.
And it's still there after all these years. Does it get infected? Is there any kind of pus?
No, just there.
Just there, all right. Well, I might leave you to pull your own tail on that one, brother. Because I really don't want to touch that, if you understand. I mean, no offense. Actually, I don't mind if it's partially offensive to you, but I do not want to... I don't want to touch it.
So I have a question.
Doesn't wiggle.
If I squeeze it hard enough, yeah.
That's what she said. All right.
So you want me to call you Friday at 6:10?
Yes, 10 minutes after 6. Let's make it 10 minutes after 6 instead, okay?
And what are we going to talk about?
We're going to talk about the loan. I'm going to give you all the business plan details. I'm going to go through all the white papers.
Why can't we do it now?
Because I got to get going. I got other things going on. I work for a living. You know what I'm saying? We spent a long time talking about. We've just now come to this thing. We've been shooting the poopy for a little while. You know, we need to get down to brass tacks. Even though taxes aren't really made of brass, they're just kind of, you know, but they're just as heavy, if not heavier. But anyways, that's another story.
Well, I thought you were serious when you told me the first time to call you back, and then I didn't. You know, because it was like a Friday.
Right. You were.
And then I called you back and you told me to call you again at like a certain time, and I'm like,
because I wanted to see.
I'm like, maybe he's a serious guy.
Yeah.
But now I just think you're fucking with me, man.
Why would you? Yeah, but why would you? See, here's the thing: is whenever I make plans and schedule a call, that's how I try to find out if they're legitimate. That's how I weed out the scammers. Because if they're going to call me at a allotted time, I know they might be for real. There's still a chance you might be a scammer. But I'm taking my chances with you. I'm spending my valuable time, and my time is worth about 4 cents a minute. So, you know, that adds up. That adds up, let me tell you. So
4 cents a minute is cheap. I can keep you on the phone all day.
Okay, well, then consider me a cheap date. Call me back at 6:10 on Friday or 10 minutes after 6, whichever comes first, okay?
Yeah, but what are we going to talk about then?
We're going to talk about the business. This is the circular argument. We've been here before. We were here.
I don't need to talk about the business. I need bank statements and application. That's what I need.
Well, we'll talk about that. We'll discuss it all. We'll discuss the application. We'll discuss the bank statements.
How much money do a month, man? Come on, tell me first. How much money do a month?
I'm yanking at about $98K a month, $98,000 a month. But I got to go. You going to call me back at 6:10 on Friday? I'll give you more details. I'll give you itemized portions of it. But it's about $98,000 a month.
Call next time?
What?
Can I record the call next time so I can put it on YouTube and we can get famous?
Sure. Yeah. That's fine with me.
All right. I guess I'll keep it running then. Call me at 6:10 on Friday.
All right. Sounds good. We'll see you.
All right. Later, boss.
Later.
Have a good one.
Me too. Bye-bye. Oh, if he only knew. Man. Crazy. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. Let's see here. All right. Virgil Kane says counterfeiting precious metals has become a very serious problem our own American government does not seem to care about. Yes. Well, I tell you what, there is the CTFC, but they don't seem to care about a whole lot either. I think they should do, but there are some organizations, advocacy groups that are working against it. But you're right, government organizations don't really seem to care. I think that's a pretty fair assessment. That's right, Liquid Electrum, and I won't even begin to tell them to do that. Yes, indeed. All right. Richard Vaughn. I have this crazy thing where I only don my gold jewelry when gold is up. It brings me good luck. There you go, Richard Vaughn. I like that. I like that indeed, for sure. And let's see here. Calvin Cooper says, yes, Sal, I saw the video yesterday with dirt inside of it. All right, yes, crazy what was going on with that thing there, for sure. Madness. Bill 457, that's something I just voted going to be an interesting night. Nice, awesome, yes. Thank you for voting. And by the way, thank you to the one and the only, our good friend. We had let me see, I'm going to look up here and see here. For the first time tonight, Tony Erickson has gifted 5 Salivate Metal memberships. I was sorry, I was right in the middle of the conversation with the flow, so I neglected to thank him for that. But thank you, Tony Erickson, for that. The first act of kindness tonight. I'm going to drop and give you 5 push-ups. Least I can do. Is he still here? Thank you, Tony Erickson. I appreciate that, my friend. All right. Very cool. 5 Salivate Metal memberships from Tony Erickson. Here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. All right. We got him in. 5 memberships, 5 push-ups. Oh, yeah. There you go. All right. No, Liquid Electrum, it was not a waste of time to vote, even if it's overwhelming, because we need to get the popular vote. We need to make it too big to, well, you know, the other word. I'm afraid to even say that word. Yes, indeed. All right. But yes, it's not a wasted vote. Thank you again, Tony Erickson. Appreciate that. The first and only Super Chat gifts tonight. All right. Yes, indeed. That's right. JM Lisa said it. That's exactly right. Swamp the vote. There you go. Swamp the vote. There is something to that, no matter where you're at. In fact, most of my viewers, believe it or not, are in California. And I hope they will get out to vote. Yes, indeed. Very good. Let's see here. We've got this from Peter Baranik says here, tungsten has been used in the past for weight. Exactly right. As I mentioned in this video, that is indeed the case because it's very, very close. All right. And we've got this from Silver Sleuth. Says here the following. I need to catch up on some of his videos, by the way. He's got a channel you should check out, Silver Sleuth. He says this. Before we became caregivers for my wife's folks, they got scanned via phone call. Dementia was creeping up on her dad, and he gave account numbers out. All was recovered, but it was a huge hassle. Thank goodness it was a well-learned lesson. And when we instituted a policy of only answering to relatives and friends from an old-fashioned answering machine screening process, no issue since. That's good. Wow, that's pretty scary. That's really what happens. That's how some of these older folks can be taken advantage of because they may have early onset dementia or other issues. So, wow. It's a Medicare advertisement season, and those offering aren't a whole lot better. That's right. I get a lot of calls from those types of scammers, for sure. Yep, indeed. All right, let's see here. You guys are great. Appreciate you guys being here with us tonight. We got a fairly decent crowd here. Appreciate you guys joining me. And at 8 o'clock, we're going to be doing an election watch, so I hope you'll do that. And by the way, let me just do this. Let's see here. Just real quickly here. Be honest. And if you have not, well, it's okay, but I hope you will still do it. There's still a little bit of time. If you live on the East Coast, a little bit of time to vote if you have not done it. for the right candidate. You know what I'm saying? Very good. Michael K. Very good. Yes, on Saturday. Very good. All right. And Yank Tackle says trying to scare away gold buyers to keep it all for themselves. Could be, but I think would have to be. Yeah, there might be something to that. I don't know. I have to look at and I don't know the physics behind all that either, the chemistry behind it. But anyways, yep, that's right. Liquid electrum, the swing states are going to be the determining factor for sure. No question about that. Dance. I just can't bring myself to buy anything precious metals from China. I don't think I will ever change my mind on that. I understand. Certainly understand that. Dean R says, love those 100-gram bars. Go Trump. Thank you, Dean. Yes, indeed. Thank you, brother, for voting. All right. And we've got this. We've got Jaden Friday says here, regarding 739, in addition to the material's hardness, scratch tests, another useful method to differentiate gold from an alloy of gold rhenium, is a ductility test. Since gold is soft and the most ductile metal, gold can be easily bent or twisted by hand without breaking. On the other hand, the alloy of gold rhenium is much stiffer and will not easily bend or be twisted. And furthermore, by continuing to apply more torque, then the alloy of gold rhenium will become excessively stressed and then fracture. That's true, Jade. However, if it's 18 karat gold, they very well may trick it and use rhenium there to bolster that. And I think that's where the real problem is here. Well, we just got this in. Wow. From Michael K. With $5 PayPal, friends and family. Thank you so much, Michael K. A Trump win. Thank you, Michael K. Let's give you 10 push-ups. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. We've not had one of those in a while. So thank you, Michael K. A PayPal, friends and family from Michael K. You were the man. Hoping for a Trump win tonight. All right. Let's do 10 push-ups and get the madness happening here with this. Here we go. All right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Getting the blood flowing tonight for Michael K. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Now, if you're new here, you might be wondering, well, you usually do. Well, you might not even know. But what I do is for every dollar donated via Super Chat, I do 1 exercise or push-ups. Every dollar donated via PayPal, friends and family, I do 2. Why is that? Well, because with PayPal, friends and family, there's no fees or taxes because it's a gift. Whereas the Super Chats, well, YouTube takes 30% and then another 25 to 28% in taxes. All right. Very good. Let's see here. And we've got this here. User says specific gravity and ping test never fails. Can't fake physics. That's true, but apparently with the right mixture, they might be able to do that. And specific gravity is not as foolproof with gold as it is for silver. Believe it or not. Let's see here. Nanook, first time I ever voted. Just today, congratulations as a new voter, Nanook. That is awesome. No matter how you voted, no matter who you voted for, that is a very worthy achievement. Way to go. That is awesome. That's awesome, Nanook. Congratulations on voting. Thank you. And Bella's Forge giving us a thumbs up count. Thank you. Appreciate it. 58 thumbs up. Appreciate you guys thumbing up. Thank you, James Unleashed, for posting a link to the PayPal. Very kind of you, sir. And for those of you, the 21% of you who have not voted yet, there is still time. In fact, I would encourage you to just put down this live stream, walk away and go to your polling place. If you are there in line by 7, depending on where you're at, or if you are in the West Coast, just go ahead and vote, get it out of the way. Yes, indeed. Appreciate you guys. I mean, you got to be registered, obviously. That is if you're registered to vote. If you're not, unless they have same-day registration with a provisional ballot, that's the only other thing, too. All right, let's see here. Yes, indeed. Let's see. All right. Yeah, all right. Yeah, or keep the live stream running and to go vote. That's right, exactly. And that is if you are. I should have qualified it. Have you voted if you're an American citizen? I'm sorry. There may be people here from the United Kingdom. If you're from any other country, don't answer the poll. I guess it's too late to take your answer away, so there could be a lot of that. Sorry. Silver Sleuth, good to see you. Welcome, Silver Sleuth. Thank you, my friend, for popping in here tonight. Cybercurrent and Twitch are hardly surprising considering their current spot price of gold. Yes. Yep, you're right. That's right, CCT. David DLY says here on this, buy the most popular coins only and get one of those inexpensive testers that verifies dimensions and weight and use your phone to do the ping test. I've never heard of these combined methods being fooled. Does anyone? Please share if you have. Well, the jury's kind of still out. A lot of this is in different types of gold, like bracelets. This stuff is not maybe pure gold, maybe 22 karat gold. And maybe that's where where it is. Of course, some of these coins are 22 karat gold. And so, yes. So I think that might be it. Krusty White Bread is here. Good to see you. And Richie is here too. As we peruse our way through, we've got Paul Lowe Sullivan. I know that there were experiments done on gold, palladium, rhenium alloys that did produce a gold-colored alloy. But to be fair, this alloy had 95% gold in it. So if they are trying to fake gold, I would have to assume they're reducing the gold content significantly. Yes, I think that is the case. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right. Very good. Yes, and I should have meant for U.S. Viewers only, Woven Chaos, but thank you. All right. All right. So I think the poll results are going to be skewed somewhat, but if you're American and answered no, and you're registered to vote, I would encourage you to vote. Aaron Childs is here. Welcome. Daytona 955 TM says, everything I've heard I bought from highly reputable dealers. Yeah, a little extra, but I'm 99% confident of what I hold. That's awesome. Very, very good. All right, let's see here. We've got here. Richard Metcalf says, the higher gold goes, the more ripoffs. They are coming out of the woodwork now. Yes, exactly right, Richard Metcalf, indeed. Big test unit. All right, well, the overnight market is open, and so far they are down slightly, but we're going to keep a closer eye on the market when we do our live stream at 8 o'clock for the election watch. So stay tuned for that at 8 o'clock. We'll get into this more deeply, but so far they're down very, very slightly after the open here. But yes, stay tuned for that. And on the announcement that I'm going to be doing this live stream tonight at 8, from Matthew Crustlife. Sal, I voted Trump. Church next door was open all day and like no line. Got home and my neighbor said he wasn't going to vote. I walked him over there and got us another vote. Let's go. Way to go. That is awesome, Matthew Crustlife. And I think this is the first time Matthew has voted and he got his neighbor to vote. I actually texted like a half dozen of my friends, reminded them to go vote too. One of them acted like, forgot it was today. I'll go vote. Very good. That's right. Yep. I know. I hear what you're saying, Liquid Electrum. That's where all the population centers are. Yep. I know what you mean. It's crazy. Let's see here. All right. All right. Silver Sleuth voted in person early in a very blue state. I was the only person smiling. Way to go, Silver Sleuth. That's awesome, my friend. Do not let it deter you even in a blue state, because if we can get the popular vote, that would be amazing. Amazeballs, as they say. King Tiger Crown Estate on this video here. Let's see. It should not have to worry about coin or bullion of any kind being authentic if bought directly from a government mint website, right? That's true. You're right. Not that likely governments are selling fake bullion directly on their website straight from their own mint. Not damn likely, right? Exactly. Highly unlikely. I mean, almost impossible, unless you buy from a website that's mirrored to look like a government website. There is some of that that's going on too, so watch out for that. Coins A to Z just voted as well, straight down the ballot for Trump and conservative Republicans First time in his life voting for Republican POTUS. I tell you what, Cbdc's story I think is fascinating and reminiscent really kind of what we've seen with Tulsi Gabbard and others. Really make a concerted move in an effort to kind of just develop kind of, and I think in a sense, what people like Cbdc, who were good Democrats for a lot of their lives, are real sensible, just sensible and common sensed, and don't get too mired in all the muck of the political minutia. And to see what's happening in the Democrat Party especially, and there's still some problems on our sides too with some things, but Cbdc saw what was happening on his own. And I think that's amazing. So his story, I think, just really encourages me. I have other personal friends, too, by the way, who took that same journey and path, and it's amazing. So, I think people are kind of coming around and seeing that, and it's not that we're sycophants or, we're like, oh, Trump is a god or anything like that. But at the same time, we see the faults in the man, and we see, some of the issues, but we, with some of his delivery and some of the things he says, and maybe even some of the things he does, some of his viewpoints, we don't have to agree with everything, but overall, he's real common sense and just, and wants to get it done. And I think that's admirable. And the man did 4 rallies yesterday at 78 years old. And the same, kind of enthusiasm and joking around, and a lot of joking around, really. That's really what a lot of it is, and people just take some of the jokes the wrong way. But it is what it is. So amazing. I'm proud of Cbdc, and thank you. And it's amazing to see his transformation on this. To see it on this platform is really cool, and I appreciate him sharing and being, so transparent and sharing his feelings and views and encouragement. All right. Moving ahead here, sorry for going on that for too long. BTC Forest, shiny rocks are being demonetized by BTC. All right, BTC Forest. Well, I tell you what, they will never be demonetized by anything, whether it be a digital illusion of wealth, by the way, I will say. I mean, nothing wrong with Bitcoin, but it's all pure speculation. It's ones and zeros. Ones and zeros are no threat to gold. And we can see that with the price right now for sure. But anyways, that's right, Liquid Electrum. He took a bullet for the country and kept going. Exactly right. Very, very true. All right. Yes, indeed. And by the way, yeah, President Trump doesn't need a teleprompter, but I got to tell you, I have to use one for every single thing I say on this channel. Even for my live streams, everything is completely scripted. This is just one big act. I have to write and script everything out. I have a Hollywood producer do it for me so that it sounds natural. But I have to read everything, you know what I mean? But that's it takes a lot of time because I have to get the scripts. They email them to me. Said, on your live stream tonight, I want you to go, waka, 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 ow, ow, ow. That is in the teleprompter. I have 2 little teleprompters right here, and that was in it. Hey, thank you, Jeff Nelson. I appreciate it. Good to see you guys. All right, let's see here. And we've got Rudy Velvo, says 4822, voted 5th VLIILL, and to my Mexicans, if you're a ballot, write in Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador. He was great. All right, he must be in Mexico, I guess. Bo Dink, how about an exit poll here on how we voted? Well, I did a poll very recently, pre-vote poll on how you're going to vote. My guess is not much changed since then. But anyways, let's see here. Even the spam calls are all scripted. In fact, those guys are all in on the gag too, Liquid Electrum. They're all part of the act. It's one big. You take the teleprompters away, I got nothing. Of course, if you take this cup of coffee away, I still got nothing. All right, very good. They're going to drop the flowing hair gold Emperor Wang on November the 14th. I'm still waiting for them to drop the images on that son of a biscuit. Yep, I am too, Zardoz. I'm pretty nervous as well. And, oh man, Silver Sleuth's Salivate Metal 2-ounce round arrived today. Congratulations, Silver Sleuth. I hope you like it, my friend. The Intelio Mint, they do a great job on that. They sure do. It's pretty amazing. So thank you. Good to see you, Zardoz. I'm nervous too. I hope you'll stick around. We're going to watch it and be nervous together as these results start to trickle in. Richard trickle in, that is. Liquid Electrum, let's throw some cash around on this election night. Thank you, Liquid Electrum. I appreciate it, my friend. $4.99. Let's do 5 push-ups for Liquid Electrum. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate that so very much. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. All right. 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. We got it. He's the first super chat of the night. Thank you so much for that. Liquid Electrum. All right. Let's see here. He's going to do a video on it. So check out Silver Sleuth's channel. He's going to do a video unboxing of it or a showcasing of a video. All right. Armando Reyes says, let Kamala win. There's no reason why we should prolong the inevitable. Well, I tell you, I don't want that. I know it seems like we're headed in the wrong direction anyway, but there are some hopeful things for Trump, what he's saying. By the way, the latest is that he may employ Ron Paul. That is through Elon Musk. It says that Ron Paul should be a part of this. And Ron Paul agreed. Very good. Thank you. All right. Very good. Appreciate it. And Joe Sheath Theragram says, Save America, vote Trump. Exactly. That's right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I agree with that. Thank you, JM Unleashed, for posting a link to Silver Sleuth, and thanks for posting a link to the Salivate Metal Round as well. And by the way, I think Summit Metals will be getting those in sometime too. Stay tuned for that. It'll be a little while, but we'll see here. This is Summit Metals website. They're a sponsor of the channel. They got some really good deals on gold products and silver products as well. And stay tuned. They're going to be doing another promotion soon. But I like when you go over their website, you can highlight each of these and preview and see different views, the front and back, obverse and reverse, different views of the products right there in the preview. That's pretty clever. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. SummitMetals.com for your... And look at this. They got boobies. They're showing boobies here out from the Libertads. They have a sale on the Libertads right now. That's not a bad price for rare limited Libertads. All right. Very good. To prep for the worst, I told myself Camel Toe was the winner all day. It might help if she does. I'm cool with whatever God has in store. That's right. In the end, we have to just, whatever it is, if it's legitimate, we just gotta press on. You're right, Liquid Electrum. I hear Long Live Coins is here. Good to see Long Live Coins. And thank you, Jay Munleys, for posting a link to Summit Metals. Appreciate that. And we've got that Bill says here, I can't wait to hear the excuses for he hates silver, but he still comes to this channel, so we'll let him complain about it. I think it molested him as a child, but that's all right. Lloyd Jones, absolutely Trump for our next president. I hope that is the case, but we'll see here. All right, Matt Bittner with a cup of coffee here. Thank you so much. Very kind. And we've got Dandy Don's Life says here. Let's get to this. See what he's got to say as we peruse our way through this madness they call life. Wow, how scary. There seems to be a scam for everything under the sun. Agree to be safe. Check and recheck. Be careful. Thanks for the info. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right. And Sean Martin bought 11 ounces of silver. Nice. Nice. Very good. All right. Yes. That's right. Yes, I think so. Coins.AZ. I hope you're right. That's a really serious issue, especially with the fentanyl and the crime. And the thing is, nobody's saying that every single one of those immigrants are criminals. But about 4 to 5% of them are, and that's a huge number. Out of how many? 8 million of them? 45%? That's massive. That's massive. Armando Reyes is here. Says, if you knew that there was no saving the dollar, that $36 trillion can never be paid back, and CBDC is inevitable, why wait? Bring on the collapse. Well, Armando Reyes, that's a good question. And I would say the answer to that is that they are going to, they want to milk it for all it's worth. And they will milk it for all it's worth until they are forced to do it. And that's really the bottom line. Why is that, Armando Reyes? Because they want more power. They're going to milk the power for all they're worth. So that's precisely why they will not do it. There's no need to usher it on and to bring the CBDC, because they still have a lot of power right now. And when they have the CBDC, they'll have even more power. And so when they reset it, it will not be a collapse. Because if it collapses, then no one's going to trust the new thing yet, especially if it's really bad. So if there's a crazy collapse, then it gives them less control, I think. All right, let's give you 5 push-ups. A good question, Armando. Very, very good question. All right. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Thank you, Armando Reyes. I think I rolled the wrong R, so there's no rolling of the R in Armando. It's just Reyes. Let's see here. Where are we at? Let's get Richard Metcalf on this one about the announcement of the live stream at 8 p.m. He says this. I voted today. There was a woman handing out left-leaning literature to the people in line outside of the polling station. I thought that was illegal. Imagine if that was Trump's literature. They probably would have been arrested. Well, Richard Metcalf, you're allowed to do that up to a certain point. In other words, some polling places have it 50 feet from the polling place, others 100 feet. But you can indeed politic on the grounds, hand out sample ballots and the like. But you're advised by political parties not to press people or to get in their face or anything like that. But you can hand out literature in most of these polling places as long as it's behind a certain line. All right, very good. There you go, CoinDataZ. Send us your libertads, but keep your criminals. That's right, exactly. All right. He's on his phone, Liquid Electrum. Lookner on my TV. Going to be a long night. Well, I hope you will stick with me, Liquid Electrum. We're going to be live streaming at 8 p.m. Specific election night coverage, along with a market watch. We're going to watch the precious metals complex through all of this. So we're going back and forth. So stay tuned for that at 8 p.m. I hope you will join me. And if you don't mind, to help anticipate that, if you could press the thumbs up on this live stream and also go on that live stream and press, even if you don't plan on staying there, if you could go there and press the thumbs up button on that live stream to help get the word out, that would be great, even if you don't plan on staying, because that live stream is up and you can go in there and chat, but don't do it yet. But anyways, all right. Max Strengthaholics says that silver keeps dropping. Let's take a look real quickly here. We're going to really look into this later, but I'm showing it's up now. It's up 3 cents. So it was down earlier. But anyways, Brad Lewis, a Nation family. Hope everybody's doing well. Tonight's show. Some love for Sal. Hit the thumbs up button. Thank you, Brad Lewis. Appreciate that so much. You guys are awesome. Craig Zitna, 3988. Hey, Silver Sal. Hello to you. Good to see you. All right. Trump 2024 says Texas MPPZ, thank you. And if you're from Texas, vote Ted Cruz while you're at it. It's a really tight race there. Dave Murtaugh says, evening all. Good evening to you, Dave. So glad you're here with us as we slurp our way through here. Salty Sea Daddy is here. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. And we've got this over here from Craig Zitzna, 3988. Watching your channel for election and, of course, for my sexy silver. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. We're going to be live on 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Matthew Crustlife, send me the link first, dude, so I can win what you are doing. All right. Yes, indeed. Well, I posted it earlier. Hopefully you got in there and could see it. Appreciate it. And there is the Jay Unleashed has posted a link to it as well. Thank you. At 8 p.m. Eastern Time for that. Clock Fixer says, it was a huge win for America today. A tremendous amount of us are in prayer to our Lord and Savior for a Trump victory. Yes, indeed. And I tell you what, if you're a Christian, be praying for the country anyway, regardless of who wins. But thank you, Clock Fixer. And there you go. Silver Honda's voter from Florida for Trump. Thank you, Silver Honda. With a thumbs up on this one from Brian McDaniel. I appreciate that. He's going to go back and watch some of the older videos, which I appreciate that. Brian McDaniel. And gold and silver election day bump. Prices gone up a little bit. Yes, indeed. And so there it is. Thumbs up indeed. Very good. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see here. And let's get to the next one we've got here. We've got this from John Bannon. Canada is America's largest trading partner. So, who's next POTUS will affect us too. And in Maple MAGA, Trump has to win. I'm praying he does. Yes, that's right. You're right, John Bannon. Very good point. Dave Zuber says, Sal, the sound money czar. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that so much. Very kind. There we go. The election rumors are indeed true. They've been confirmed by exit polling that the Sal's gals make the Salivation Nation great again unless they participate in a calendar. Then they don't make the Salivation Nation great again. We gave up on the calendar long ago. But, boy, that would have been a nice thing to have year after year. Just not enough ladies who are willing to do it. And even the one who said would do it for every month, we've not heard from in a while. But I think she realized, that'd be a little bit much to have her on every single month of the calendar, which would have been relegated to. But I digress. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see here. Let's see what we've got happening here. Slurping some lukewarm coffee, but we'll be getting a refill for the election night watch we're going to be doing in about an hour from now. Chris G, all eyes are on this. Yes, indeed. We're watching things very closely tonight. Jeff Nelson voted yesterday. All 5 family members pulled Trump ticket. Way to go, Jeff Nelson. That's great news. And we've got Twitch Radio for the YouTube algorithm. By the way, great musician and great producer, Twitch Radio is. Definitely going to be an interesting first week. Hopefully everyone's paying close attention and taking advantage of opportunities when they arise. Best wishes for y'all. Yes, indeed. For sure. All right, very good. Both sides think the end of democracy if they don't win. Could get crazy. That's true. Yep. You're right, Liquid Electrum. ZZ is here. Aussie silver up, down all around, like per minute, not per hour. It's birthing pains. Exactly right. It's crazy. Man, it's like our second independence here in a sense. Let's see here. Do you like a flock of seagulls? Well, it just depends because Iran is so far away, Max Strengthaholics. And if Iran wasn't so far away and was closer to me, I'd probably be a bigger fan of a flock of seagulls. But Iran is just too far away. You know what I mean? All right. And I voted, says Joey Libs. All right, nice. Good job, Joey. Is Joey here with us? I thought I saw him earlier. He is here. There he is. Is there such a thing as too much coffee? I don't think so. Probably not for me for tonight. Richard Metcalf, I pray to the Lord above that we don't have to live through a 4th Obama presidency. And that's what it would tantamount to. You're right. Willie Spencer with pondering this situation, indeed. And Brian McDaniel, Blue Hummer almost spit my drink just now. Thank you. All right. Yes, I did a little thing on this, had a little fun. Showed the Blue Hummer there, illustrating the military-industrial complex that they're perpetuating, mostly on the other side. Ironically, how the tables have turned. All right. Matt Bittner with an algorithmic can of soup, it looks like that's what that is, but I can't be too sure about that. Maria, 10-4-21, I think Trump will win, at least I hope so, for the good of the American people. I'm with you on that one. I must be honest with you. I'm hoping for a Trump win. Very good. All right. There you go. Let's see here. We've got this from Count Slurpula. Just like the Pied Piper, led rats through the streets, dance like the marionette, swaying to the symphony of destruction. Exactly right, Count Slurpula. We've got Amy White. That was a very poor taste, referring to Vice President Harris as Hummer. Oh my goodness gracious! Oh, I didn't even think I should have really pulled that out. That's pretty funny. Oh my goodness gracious! All right, let's see here. I think Arizona may be one of those, Joey Libs. Arizona will be one of them. All right, let's see here. We got Dennis Niemeyer, 67. Trump, thank you so much. That's awesome, my friend. What am I getting here? What is happening here? what that is. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see what we've got on this. Great White Cat, I could see a one-party government during the election more than any other. How many people are going to vote Trump, but a Democrat senator or whatever, I think it's going to be straight party line voting as expected rather than the party dedicated. You know, Great White Cat, you might be surprised. There's some people that just don't like some personalities. I've heard things about others. You know, the politicians that's closest to the people, they tend to like them no matter what the party is. Other ways around, you know. You know, some people might say, well, I like Trump, but I hate Ted Cruz, you know, so they'll vote for the Democrat rather than Ted Cruz, which could destroy the majority of Congress, of Senate, if they get the other guy in there. So the best thing to do is to vote down the line, even if you don't like the person. In the end, that's really the best way. Armando Reyes with another $5 super chat. Thank you. There will always be a deep state. There will always be a ruling class and those with power. There will always be governments and politicians. That's true. But we can greatly decrease the deep state by voting Trump, Armando Reyes. Yes, indeed. We can always, in fact, for the first time, Trump has entertained Elon Musk going in there and cleaning house. And they've seriously talked about getting rid of the Department of Education, which would be huge. This could be the biggest chance for governmental reform in the history of the country if Trump wins. This is a big election in that regards, too, as to what he would do. He's learned a lot before, but you're right. There will always be government. There will be an administrative state, no question. But I digress. If I were Iran, I would strike tonight. Yes, I think so too, Liquid Electrum. Very true. All right, let's do 5 push-ups for Armando Reyes. And that is something we might watch too. It's a good point, Liquid Electrum. Thank you, Armando. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. All right. Let's do this. Get over here. See what we've got this way. Mr. E says, for anyone with experience and a fraction of knowledge, it isn't FOMO, it's cost averaging. That's right. There you go. Cost averaging is the way, for sure. Michael K on this video says the following here. Let me get over here to this. He says, I heard some disturbing reports that when Trump wins, God willing, the Dems will contest the swearing in. And actually, I'm not going to read all of that, only because the machine learning over here on this platform very well could detect that and twist it around a little bit. But there is a possibility. I've heard some of that same thing, Michael K. I've heard some of that same thing for sure. Stacking Surfer is here. Good to see you. All right. We've got Ali CQR 1940 says, I only buy it from a local coin shop and online authorized mint retailers. Only purchase national gold coins, etc. Then I test coins using my Sigma Metalytics Pro and take measurements with scale and calipers to calculate density. That's how I prevent ending up with fake gold. Good measures indeed, for sure. Good to see Silver Drill Pickle is here. And good to see Silver Austin 13 is with us tonight. Good to see you, sir. Welcome. And let's see here. Okay, thank you so much. Cybercurrent Twitcher's been up since 6 a.m. and he can no longer type properly. Have a good night, CCT. Cybercurrent Twitcher, amazing member of the community. He's been here as long as I have, 12 years almost. Check out Cybercurrent Twitcher's channel. Yes, indeed. All right. Thank you, Helen Brooks. So good to see you, and Jim Tillapal and Welchco Services, as well as D-Glass is still with us here. As we press on just a little bit longer here, get a few more comments in before I'm going to need to take a break here in a moment, because I'm going to be coming back at 8 p.m. for the election night watch. So I hope you will join me then, but we're going to answer a few more comments first. Let's get over here to this. We've got Cemetery Shop says, it's a very exciting day. I dug 4 graves today. Holy crap, what an ordeal. I have 2 brothers coming out of the ground and going to the larger family plot. My first double in disinterment and reinterment. We'll do the actual movement on Thursday, but after a big day like that, I'm in dire need of a Salivate Metal live stream to unwind. Let's explore. Well, Cemetery Shop, if they are your actual brothers, that had to be very emotional for you. Man, wow, especially considering what you've done. That is a long day. So hopefully you can unwind here, and I appreciate it. Thank you for sharing. You are awesome. Yes, indeed. A blue Hummer that really does have a Democratic ring to it. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Cemetery Shop. Glad you enjoyed that. Yes, check out Silverson13's channel. He doesn't post quite as much, but he's got a great channel. He's a busy guy, business owner, great guy. It's folks like him that really make America work. Rob K says, voted a straight Republican. We need to give President Trump a Republican Congress in order to enact his policies. Amen. Amen to that. Philibus is here. Thank you. May the best man win. Exactly right. Keyword being man. Indeed, for sure. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Oh, man, Michael K. delivered 14 caskets today. Wow. Let's see here. All right. We're getting reports. Matthew Crustlife says that Trump has already won. They're already reporting some numbers already. Yeah, let's see here. Crazy. I'm going to just check here real quickly here before we go. First results are in. Projects Trump will win Indiana and Kentucky. Harris will take Vermont. That's shocking. Vermont? I thought for sure that would go for Trump. No, I'm kidding. So Kentucky and Indiana. So far, Trump is ahead 19-3. Let's stop it there and call Trump the winner. No, I'm kidding. All right. So there we go. Indiana, no surprises for any of that, but it's just wild to see the results start to trickle in here. Guan is flipped red. Really? You know, it's funny you say that, Cemetery Shop, because there's a congressman from Georgia named Hank Johnson who literally believed the island is going to capsize if there's too many people on it, but I digress. Well, folks, with that being said, I'm going to take about an hour break here, maybe a little less than that. I have got to work on tomorrow's video and then prepare for the election night live stream that's going to be coming in an hour. You can go there now if you want to chat with your others, or if you want to go there and press the thumbs up on that live stream to accumulate some thumbs up, even if you don't plan on staying. If you don't mind going over there to that live stream to press the thumbs up button, I would appreciate it. And I'm so thankful for you guys for being here tonight on this live stream. So stay tuned in an hour, and we'll see you then. And I want to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all. Keep your feet in the stars, and we'll see you at 8 o'clock on the Election Night Watch. Take care, all. See ya.